Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt, I am the AmeriCanadian Gamer, and I want to talk about a few things today. Firstly, this is a Regicide match on Adrift that I had with my good friend Nick. He has LG Death, the guy that I just missed the shot on right there. This is a pretty good match. It goes back and forth for a while, and it comes right down to the wire. Really kind of the best way to have a Regicide match, and it's also the first match that I've really used the bolt shot a lot since it got nerfed, and oh, I love that stick right there. And I must say, it's a nice nerf, but the bolt shot still is pretty powerful. I'm not gonna lie, the bolt shot still has quite a bit of power behind it. And also the power of lag. The power of lag was on his side at this day. But I want to talk about a couple other things. First thing is that the weapon guide will be this Friday. The assault rifle, I am remaking it, like I said before, and after this, the weapon guide should be on a weekly schedule. I should be releasing them every Friday, because after this one, I don't have to cover everything. I don't have to do armor abilities, I don't have to do grenades, I don't have to do perks, I don't have to do everything. I can just write about the weapon, get good footage, and just throw it all together, and it'll look nice and pretty, and it'll be short and to the point, and I can't wait. So they should be on a very regular schedule after this one is completed. Now, the main thing I want to talk about for this video, of course, is the game nights that I'm going to be doing, and the first one will be this Friday. This Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. 6 p.m. Eastern Time this Friday, okay? Now, if you want in, then all you have to do is send me a personal message on YouTube or on my Facebook. Either one will do. Just say, hey, I want in, send me your gamer tag, and I will select pretty much first come, first serve at this point. I will keep track of who gets into what game nights so that the same people aren't just getting into every single game night, so you won't get into 2 of them in a row. There will be a couple of people that will pretty much be in every game night, but it's only 2 or 3 people. They're really close personal friends of mine, and they do get first dibs. I do give them first priority, but there's only a couple of them, so they won't take up every slot. Now, as for the slots, I am shooting for a grand total of 12 players for this game night. The map, it is kind of made for 8 to 12 players. It's pretty big. I could probably do 16, but I don't want to push it for the first playtest on the map, so there will be 12 people total. So there will probably be about 9 slots available. So like I said, just send me a message, and it'll be a first come, first served basis. Now, I do have a couple of rules for these game nights. Okay, the first one is that you do need to have chat enabled. Now, you don't need a microphone and you don't need to talk. That's not what I'm trying to say. But you will need to be able to hear us. You will need to be able to hear what we're saying, especially what I'm saying and you know, what's going on, what game types are doing, if we're doing anything special. You just need to know what's going on. This isn't a competitive setting. You know, we're just playing around, which does actually lead to the second rule. This is just for fun. Okay, this is only going to be for fun, which means just be nice to everybody. I don't care if you're going to be a tryhard and really dominate everything, or if you're just screwing around and just having fun. You know, do what you want to do, but be friendly. I mean, smack talk, friendly smack talk, and joking around, that's one thing. But if you do start provoking people, if you start really trolling, if you start causing problems, you will be removed. You will just be kicked, plain and simple. I don't want to tolerate that. This is going to be just like a LAN party. We're just going to sit back and have fun and just play the game and enjoy it. I mean, Halo's turned really, really strangely competitive in the same way COD has, and I think a lot of that magic of everyone sitting around just playing the game is kind of gone, and I kind of want to capture a little bit of that in these game nights. Okay, now the last thing is that this game night will be on the custom Forge map that I made for the contest, Hydro. So you do need to have the ability to download custom maps from other players over Xbox Live. You do have to have all of that set up to do that. And we will just play on Hydro. We will play Slayer, Regicide, King of the Hill, Oddball. We'll just play on the map. It's going to only be for a couple of hours, okay? This game night will only last for a couple hours. And we are playing on Hydro. If you haven't seen Hydro, I do have a link to it to go see the video that I made about the map, all that, the run through, the overview of it, all that good stuff is there. So you can go check that out. And the last thing that I will say about this is you need to be okay with the highlights from this game night coming onto YouTube. If you don't want your voice or anything on there, that's okay. You don't have to talk, like I said. but I will be recording this, and I will be putting highlights of it on YouTube. And we will do that pretty much every week. I want to try and make this a weekly thing, pretty much like Friday the weapon guide comes out, and then Friday evening or Saturday evening just play Halo with you guys. I mean, really, that's what I want to do. Okay, so let's recap this. The first game night is going to be this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Remember that, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, you just send me a message on either YouTube or Facebook if you want in. Send me that with your gamer tag, and the invites will be on a first-come, first-served basis, and I will put the highlights on YouTube probably on Monday. I have a feeling that this is actually going to be pretty awesome, and I cannot wait. So, this match is kind of rounding up to an end. It hasn't exactly been a stellar match, but since when do I really have awesome matches? Like I said, it's really come down to the wire. I get this Regicide here on Nick, and now we are tied 290 to 290. It comes down to the wire. I really had a lot of fun with this match. This was so great. I don't get to play with him much anymore, and it was fun to be able to do that. But right here, just at the very end, bolt shot, totally fair, victory, all for me. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. My name is Matt, and I'll see you next time.